So, Sam, tell us first and foremost, because I know there'll be people excited to hear about your work with goal mapping, and in particular, I know that you've got a passion helping young girls.
Yeah. So, oh, I've got an echo. Sorry. I've been working with goal mapping on a personal level since I think it was 2018 through a property networking group where they introduced goal mapping in one of their sessions.
Building Financial.
That's the one, yeah. And at first, you know, when you're doing it and you're sitting there colouring in and things, you're like, what's this got to do with property? But soon realised it had everything to do with my life, basically, and I've never lived without it since. And it's just been quite an amazing journey with me and goal mapping. So I started a charity with my friend in 2020. And we coach young girls in schools, and we, you know, help them to build confidence, self-esteem, values, understand what their values are, understand who they are as young women. So we work with girls that are 14 to 15 years old, and we also work with the older ones that just started sixth form, so 16, 17 years. But we weren't using the goal mapping system. And like you said earlier, you know, it was like a missing piece of a puzzle for us, because we had this coaching program that lasts about 8 weeks. But realised that there was just something missing. The girls just weren't excited enough about their futures. And that for us was quite sad, because, you know, with everything that's been going on in the world, they just thought, well, what is there? You know, what is my future like? Was it a low aspiration? It was, yeah. I mean, we did
because of where they lived, Sam, or was a whole bunch of conditions?
It was a lot of conditions. I mean, some of them are growing up in poverty. Some of them aren't getting the best schooling, and, you know, their family lives aren't that great. And so that's why we work with the girls that we work with. So one year we decided, a couple of years, about 18 months ago, to try the goal mapping. You know, I've been using it for a while. And I said to my colleague, let's introduce it. Let's get these girls excited about their futures. And it's been amazing. We get such good feedback from the sessions. I mean, it's a very short session, unfortunately, but it's a very powerful session. And it's lovely to just watch them sort of come alive as they do. So they do it on paper. They, you know, they sit there, we play some music, there's some soothing music, and they just sit there and they can actually visualize, because we also do visualization with them as well, so they can see that their futures can be a lot brighter than what they originally felt it could be. And just watching them in the room, it's like electrifying. It's just such a buzzy feeling. It's amazing. We don't ask them to share them with us if they don't want to, you know, it's completely private to them, but it's, you know, we just give them the tools and let their imaginations run wild, and they do, and it's just so much fun.
What are some of the results that you've seen?
Sorry, say that again.
Some of the results that you've seen from your work?
Well, I mean, we get a lot of feedback from the teachers, because we work in schools, and so a lot of, you know, a lot of the teachers that we speak to often say that students are transforming in their classes because of the sessions that we run with them. They have more focus, you know, they now know what they need to do to get to where they need to get to, because they now have this plan, and it's amazing. You know, it's just amazing to watch, to witness.